guys. I'm looking a little sleepy today. I have a lot on the plate, but I'm the cleaner. I'm the housekeeper. I wash the plates. Sorry about the blur. The lighting is always janky, mostly because again, I'm in a booth where I have to have the overhead light on. I don't know if you'll be able to see me. Hold on. Can you still see me at all? No. Okay. Okay. So I'll have to turn it back on. Hold on. So I guess we'll be dealing with the blur because, you know, I can't actually show you anything in the dark, and the point of this video is to show you some things. So let's see if I can get a little bit of the glare off. Shit. Okay. Bear with me, folks. I'm just going to hold things up for you to see it, right? So I did a little short on this, but the short, I don't know, the short makes it look blurry, like I just have a bag of grass here or something. That's not what it is. Okay. So the little short that I did was actually talking about things to protect your home, protect your energy, a more holistic approach to just protecting your energy, right? One of the things that can be used, but it's not an herb, it's this little thing right here. This is called a bluing square, right? It's actually, it kind of looks like the thing that you, like, rub a pool stick on. Bluing square. This is used to draw fast luck and to protect your home from harmful spirits. So I have this at work because there are tons of people just coming in and out unrelated to the job, and sometimes related to the job, but basically I'm in a booth where I am the person watching the perimeter. I'm the guard, right? But I do the job in the spirit and in the flesh. So basically, while I'm actively a guardian spirit in the ethers, I am physically a guard in the 3D reality. There are certain things that are just attracted to me, like I might as well be a bug zapper. I don't know what the hell. Spent a lot of time in danger learning what was really going on here, and what's really going on here is my light attracts good guys and bad guys, but that's just part of the job. That's how it is. Like, say a spirit's about to pass away, and I am there to help guide them over. I'm the light coming to guide them over, but there's also the dark sitting on the other side of their bed waiting to catch them. So it's always kind of like a tug of war between light and dark over possession of a soul. But I don't mean possession of a soul. Everybody's soul belongs to the one thing, and so you're not going to get possessed, actually. Like, no one has ownership of you but you, right? That's fine. It's just, if you're a person who works in the spiritual realms, then you have to take it more seriously. You actually do have to consider what you're letting in, what follows you around, what you plucked off of someone else. It kind of follows you. So as a, there we go. Now the glare's gone a little bit. So as a spiritual worker, or a light worker, or just as a guardian at all to passing souls, you have to kind of do something to keep your own immune system up or protected. There's different things to use. I am a naturalist. I prefer things that are non-chemical. There's a lot of people who practice, like, say you're pagan or whatever. It doesn't matter. You have your own ways and rituals and practices that you do to help clear your space. Sorry, there's always a noise going on. Something to clear your space, something to protect your space, but you can't protect your space in a public space, so you have to get creative. You have to think of things. So the bluing square, this little thing that I showed you, you don't need the whole thing. You don't need a whole lot of it. It's like making holy water. You just need your little spritzer, your little applicator, right? I call this my spiritual sanitizer. I'm not playing around. This is Florida water. Sometimes I add different things to it. Sometimes it's just straight up holy water right in the mouth of the little hater. It's for me. It's for my peace of mind. I know that sometimes I just walk through a cloud of bad energy and there's nowhere for it to go. I consider it like germs. Like, once you get to a certain elevation of your own spirituality, you have a force field around you. That's not the problem. The protecting yourself is not necessarily the problem, but it is a way to not accidentally internalize someone else's karma. Or for empaths have a hard time protecting themselves from other people's feelings. You know, you kind of carry that around to where they may be hurting you, but instead of telling them that they're hurting you, you minimize your own experience to validate theirs, and you try to accommodate them, and they don't need to be accommodated. You need some kind of barrier between you and them, even if it's a non-verbal barrier. You just get yourself a little spritz, and it kind of signals to the environment itself, get this thing away from me. I'm like shooing it away, right? It's like called the spiritual pepper spray. I have been known to actually spray someone in the mouth with it because they were talking ugly and I didn't like it. Now, there's other things that are not. This is kind of like it says, for luck, protecting your home, and keeping harmful spirits away. But that's just one little piece, and you use it however you like to. Another thing, bloodroot. I don't know if you can see it. Bloodroot. This is for powerful guardian for the family. Bloodroot can ward off evil in the home and bring better luck in family matters. Also strengthens marriages. It doesn't have to be a marriage like to another human being. Say you want to be married to spirit. You want to be married to your spiritual practice. You want to be married to your exercise routine. Like, it just strengthens bonds, right? But it's just a little herb. It's just this little, it kind of looks like dried up sunflower seeds maybe, but not quite. All you have to do, sprinkle some around your home, or in your bedroom, or your workspace, or whatever you want to do. Sometimes I just add a little of the root into my waters, whatever I'm going to need. Different functions. Like right now, the water that I have made up is because I am tired of the conflict and lack of cooperation in my household. I'm tired of everybody overriding each other. So this particular spray is the bluing square and the bloodroot with some angelica root. That's a handy one. The angelica root wards off the evil, also brings in the luck, but health to your family, and specifically protection for your children. So the combination is basically made to make my kids get along, to help diplomatic solutions instead of one-sided solutions. There's more compromising tends to occur, and basically it does rearrange the chi. Instead of everybody's energy kind of bouncing off each other and crashing, it makes it to where it's redirected. Easier to play to your strengths versus pointing out your weaknesses. These things are just placeholders. Really, you can use anything. You can substitute with anything. Say you don't have like a thing like this. It's not how you do it. You've never done anything like this, and you just want to feel better. Say you're feeling kind of sickly, or sore throat, or a bunch of headaches, and you can't take anything for it. Like nothing's really fixing it. It could be the energy around you that's just stuck on you, like a germ, right? Like you went around people who were really negative, really had bad karma. You went around them and you picked some of it up. Now you're kind of phlegmy, kind of fluish, kind of tired, kind of exhausted. You don't know that you're an empath that just picked up their crap, their germs, if you will, their spiritual germs. But you go home and you feel drained and you feel sick from it. Well, that would mean that you're like a doctor, or like a nurse, or like a caretaker, and while you were taking care of someone, you got a little bit sick yourself. So you have to, like, don't forget to wash your hands, if you will. Don't forget to sleep, if you will, or say your prayers or your chants or whatever it is that helps you recenter back into yourself, so that you're separate from them. Like there's a clear boundary between yours and theirs. It's okay to want to help people. It is not okay to let others drown you, right? These little herbs, these little roots, each little thing that I held up and showed you, there's a shop. There's like an occultist shop in our town where you can choose to use any kind of like magical tool, anything. You can use tarot cards for divination to help you get information on what's around you, or you can just feel your way through. There's pendulums, there's cards, there's crystals, there's any and everything. There's literal workbooks to help you with spirituality, and it doesn't have to be a spiritual thing. It's literally, it can just be a matter of superstition, like seeing a black cat's bad luck, or seeing a white cat's good luck. Those things are kind of inherently in all of us. Like we have like some form of traditional beliefs, or at least superstitions. Ones we stick to, and ones that we're like, that's silly. There's no point in that. But the point is to take your power back, to physically, proactively protect and defend yourself from things that you can't see, just like germs. Just like you have to wash your hands to get rid of germs. We brush our teeth to get rid of bacteria after eating. Stuff like that. Just, you're going to come into contact with things every day, but that doesn't mean they're yours. And if you're not careful, you won't be able to tell between what is yours, what's coming out of you, and what came from them, and it's just some residue, some all-fall, if you will. It's not fun. It's not fun. If you're the kind of person who is naturally sensitive to other people's energy, there's just feels like there's no way to get it off of you. There are ways to feel like you did get your power back, to feel like you did do something about it, because once you had the thought and then you acted on it, those two things together, they create the outcome that you need. That's the trifecta. You had the thought, and then you acted on that thought, and then you got the result. And sometimes you have to play with the result. Not everything works for everybody. Like, sometimes burning sage will choke your ass out. Like, it is not possible. You can't handle the strength of it. Sometimes incense, not possible. You have to substitute with a candle or something. Just do something that works for you. I'm going to say this as a disclaimer. If you're going to pick up occultism, please make sure that you're calling. Please do not let other people touch your tools. If you get cards, if you get herbs, if you get crystals, if you don't get anything but a yoga mat, your stuff belongs to you. You need no cross-contamination. Do not share with others. It's not selfish to not share, but they're your tools for your job, for your work. Do not share your tools. You can share advice, but don't actually hand your stuff over to someone else and say, do you want to do it? Do you want to use it? You don't know what their agenda against you is. You don't really know their true feelings towards you. So it's best that you don't risk cross-wiring the system. Try something. Give it a little while. See if you see results. If you don't, alter it a little bit. If you do and you don't like it, don't do it that way again. Whatever field you're in, whatever collective you work with, make sure that you have made agreements between your spirit team and yourself as far as what you're willing to do and not willing to do, because you don't want to be put in a situation to where you're kind of open for the spiritual work, but you're not ready for it. You really didn't do any kind of training or research or exploration or anything at all. You can't just decide, I bought a wand and I feel like I'm just going to put all this together in a cauldron and I'm going to read my cards over it and then I'm going to spray it. You're just doing too much. This is not fucking Harry Potter, guys. If you're going to do spirit work, be responsible. If you're going to do magical works, be responsible. Whatever field you're in, the reason you have that knowledge is because you are being tested. This is a test. Be responsible with your knowledge. I don't care if it's Defense Against the Dark Arts. I don't care if it's complete light work. You just grow flowers out of your head. You're still being tasked with something. And you are meant to rise to the challenge. But you're also meant to have accidents sometimes. You're also meant to make mistakes. You're not supposed to be perfect. You're supposed to be good at it. But you're also supposed to be growing at it. Because eventually you're going to either be applying that to someone or you're going to be teaching it in one way or the other. And right now, the teachers are being taught so that we can teach the students. So right now, this is a learning curve. Don't be afraid to try things. But also, remember, there are rules to everything. Make sure you're paying attention to your mindset when you start something like this. Also, this I probably should have started the video out with this today. Those who are doing any kind of spirit work, any kind, your own or for someone else, right now, it seems to be a word game, and there's like instant manifestation, like the quickening is definitely happening. What you think about, you bring about. What you speak about, you create almost instantly. So be careful what you say or how you say it. When you're talking, try to be mindful of the words that you're using, like the specific words that you're using, because you may be coming across very differently than you think you are based on the word choice you're using. you might be getting results that you don't like at all based on the words that you're using specifically. For the Harry Potter fans, I think I can make the association. You'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It's the difference between saying Diagon Alley and diagonally. Like, be clear in what you're saying. Be clear in what you're wanting. Before you start messing with anything, be very clear in your intentions. Do no harm, and no harm will come to you. You wish ill on someone else, it's going to blow up in your face worse than you ever thought it could. So let's keep our thoughts pure, right? Let's do this with the best of intentions. It's not selfish to want to do better for yourself, but to take from another for you to have is absolutely wrong. So, be kind, follow the rules, do what you're meant to do. Get out there and practice. It's alright to fall down. It's alright to skin your knees sometimes. It's alright to be like, oh, I did not expect that. I need to fix it. That's how we learn. It's okay. Until next time, my loves, stay positive, stay clear, stay kind. I love you.